afternoon. My name is Katie Bartlett. I'm going to present the book, The Heart of Coaching, authored by Thomas G. Crane. Thomas Crane, he's a consultant, and he has been for about 20 years, and he also helps companies improve their employee engagement. He has a bachelor's degree from Purdue University and an MBA from Duke University. And as you can see, he's a member of several professional organizations, like the Society for Human Resource Management, American Society of Training and Development, as well as National Speakers Association. So the purpose of his book is to instruct organizations how to become transformational and how to take leaders of organizations and turn them into coaches instead of bosses and managers. And by doing this, it creates a high professional organization. So for the book, the target audience obviously would be managers, chief operating officers, chief executive officers, chief nursing officers, and then also, out of the hospital perspective, there's other managers, other leaders, top executives, mid-level people, whoever is coaching and managing staff, this book would be beneficial to, and he clearly states this is who this is for. So the book has some strengths and weaknesses. It's extremely well organized. It reads a lot like a textbook, how he has the book organized. It gives the reader and the organization a blueprint on how to increase employee engagement, and he provides maps and different coachings. And towards the end of the presentation, I'm going to show you one of the maps that he has in his book, and it's very well done. He also creates and discusses scenarios. Listed in the book, he'll have employee and leader situations where the leader is coaching the employee on how to improve their behavior and how to improve a situation or improve their performance, and also to make them more engaged in the situation or the organization that they're involved in. And he has several different instances. One of them is he's coaching the scenario is a man named Fred who is overlooking probably 30 to 40 people, and Fred's boss is talking to him about how to increase his employees' engagement, and he outlines specific examples of how this can be done. And he has probably 5 to 6 more examples just like this one that can be applicable to any organization. And he creates a practice environment where you could read these scenarios and make them applicable to your leadership role. The weakness is it can be too general. The book obviously is not meant for one specific area, for hospitals or for school districts or anything like that. It's very general. And there is no evidence-based references cited in the book at all. This is strictly from his work and his opinion of how he thinks that coaching should happen. So the next slide, these are his objectives that he has stated he wanted the readers to have. So he introduces transformational leadership. This is a fairly new idea in leadership that he believes is the best way to practice and to lead people. And so he introduces transformational leadership and coaching. He also gives you a roadmap to see how this can happen for you in your organization as a leader. And he provides multiple tools in assisting you in your coaching journey. The next slide is one of these tools. He actually has a couple of these in his book, and it shows you the different phases that he has. So he starts with the foundation, the things that you need to do in order to become this transformational place. And then the feedback, how you can help your employees, and you give them feedback and them give you feedback. And then once you have established these first 2 phases, then the action phase happens to where you can continue these changes that you have made. He does stress throughout the book that these are not overnight changes, that these are gradual changes that take multiple steps and multiple tries to achieve. The next slide. I do recommend this book. I recommend it myself. I am a new leader in the organization that I work for. And there have been many thoughts and many ideas and many books I have read about transformational leadership in order to prepare myself to be successful in my role. And this one I do recommend to new leaders because it's very informative. It's a very easy, very straightforward read. I would recommend it to any organization. The organization I work for, they use a studio group, and it complements a lot of what the studio group recommends. And so I think it's a very good complement to what organizations are already doing. So if you need further knowledge or a way that would work maybe better for you, this would be an excellent book to refer yourself to. And I think this would be good for low-performing organizations to apply. I think that low-performing managers and low-performing employees could benefit from reading this book. These are the references. This is the reference to the book, and also Thomas Crane has a website where he has several of his tools available for use. So all in all, this was a very informative book, and thank you very much.